Yes, sir.
Who appears in
Lord appears with Emmanuel Bassi, Esquire, for the claim.
defendant?
Respect the level.
Yeah.
No. The name is D.I. Allah Esquire. Defendant, I know to apologize for the absence of the defendant represented in the court.
Yes.
Lord, this matter is for trial and will prepare. Lord, I just want to seek a clarification. When the claimants amended our pleading, your lordship ordered that the defendant should file a consequentially amended defense. We are yet to receive that process. So I would like to confirm whether the statement of defense that the defendant will be relying on in this matter.
This is for trial. You have to open before the defendant. Have you opened your trial?
No, my lord, I
proceed with your trial.
as a court.
You can't do the defendant's case and do your own.
My lord, I wanted to clarify that the pleading had closed. That was what
You want an adjournment?
No, sir.
You saw him there. He has been sitting there for the past 1.5 hours. You didn't ask him.
As a court, below with this.
Clarify for you. The counsel is there. He's been there since. When this case was initially called, he stood up. So you saw him.
As a court, please. My lord, we've discussed before now, and they said they will file, but we haven't received. But I'm well guided. My lord, the first.
What's the date of your witness deposition, please? Register.
It's actually. They finished. Continuing down. My lord, the witness statement is deposed to on 13th May 2025.
13th May, this one. Registrar.
It was the radical fact that they made that they did not have to continue to no, because people back so that you do that because my hope necessity when it's tried
Who is the Amman merchant on this in this case?
My lord,
who is the Amman merchant?
Is
a party to this case?
No, it's not a party.
Why is it there?
I believe.
Defendants, do you know who he is?
No, my lord, we don't know.
So how did that person get access to the code?
My lord, is through us. Is the attorney coordinating the case for the claimants?
So lead your witness, please. Register. Can you talk to your witness? We're ready.
Mrs. Sasha, Concessive. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Can you increase your volume a little so that my Lord can hear you?
Sure. Should I switch the video on as well?
I think we can hear you now. Should put on a video. Put on a video. No, she's ready. It's done. She's oh, it's Carolina. All right, you will be put on hold now.
Okay.
So she raise up her hand and her
Raise
palm.
your hand
Your
up.
right hand.
Okay.
Yes. And repeat after me.
I,
Your name.
Sasha Marina Concesio,
Affirm that
affirm that
the evidence I shall give
the evidence I shall give
in this case
in this case
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
You, Mrs. Sasha Marina Concession, you are hereby cautioned that if you tell a lie in your testimony in this proceeding, or willfully mislead these courts, you are liable to be prosecuted and if found guilty, you'll be seriously dealt with according to law. Do you understand this?
Yes, I understand.
My Lord, the witness affirm and caution pursuant to section 206 of the Evidence Act.
Yes.
Please tell me, Lord, for the record, your full name. Oh, okay. You are the first claimant in this matter. You will recall deposing to a witness deposition on the 13th day of May 2025.
We need to see her face.
Please put up your video throughout the proceedings. Thank you. Did you hear the question I asked you?
No, it's not very clear. If you could speak a little slower, that would be helpful.
All right. As the first claimant in this suit, you will recall that you deposed to a witness statement in support of your claim on the 13th day of May 2025.
Yes, I do.
What do you intend to do with that witness deposition?
I would like to file it.
Would like to adopt the said witness statement?
Yes, please.
Lord, the witness adopts.
Do you have any documents you want to take?
Yes, we do, my Lord. Let me.
Does the witness have the documents or copies?
He has copies. Confirm that you have the claimant schedule of exhibits, which we forwarded to you. which you you referenced in your evidence before the court.
Yes.
We have a total of 10 documents.
Yes, I have these documents.
Yes.
What's the date of your schedule?
The schedule is dated 11th November 2025.
Yes. Yes.
The documents on that list numbered as exhibits C1 to C10 are referenced to your evidence before the court. You confirm?
Yes, I confirm.
In paragraph 8 of your evidence before the court, you reference a copy of the employment letter dated 8 May 2001 and is contained on pages 1 to 4 of your exhibit schedule. You confirm?
Sorry, I could not hear
Yes,
that.
I said that the first document, you mentioned that document in paragraph 8 of your evidence before the court.
Yes, this is reference to my father's employment contract.
Very well. The second document was also referenced in paragraph 15 of your evidence. The third one is referenced also in paragraph 15. Sorry, paragraph 18. This exhibit C4.
Minute counsel.
Paragraph
Minute
19.
counsel. Can she just identify the documents and let's move on?
As a couple, please. As a couple, please.
We'll be here for the next 2 hours.
So you identify the document or your schedule of exhibits. You identify the document in your schedule of exhibits as the document you rely on this matter. Confirm. Say yes if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, but it's not very clear again. If you are asking about the documents, yes, I confirm that the 10 documents I am aware of and I have them.
Very well. Then we seek to tender this. Yes.
Are those all the documents you wish to tender?
Through this witness, yes. Lord, evidence have been, foundation have been laid in the witness evidence before the court.
Let's move on. claimant edition. Not about objection there. We will only be raising our lecture with regards to only two letters. Our final letters are one from putting speed, eight, and speed parents. 7 and 6. Shall only raise in our written.
Yes. Yes. Mr. Lalere, I can't see what is written here. That's the document marked C4. You have to produce a cleaner copy.
As the core places. C4.
These the letters of administration.
Yes, my lord.
Subject to the defendant's right to object to the admissibility of the documents numbered 7 and 8 on the schedule of exhibits, the documents are received in evidence and marked as follows. Mr. D'Souza's employment contract, Exhibit 1, certificate of death, Exhibit 2, condolence message, Exhibit 3, notification of death, Exhibit 4, later dated 30th January 2006, Exhibit 5, letters of administration, Exhibit 6, letter from the Indian High Commission dated 25th July 2006, Exhibit 7, letter from the Indian High Commission dated 28 February 2007, Exhibit 8. The claimant's solicitor's letter dated 30th August 2007 to the second defendant, Exhibit 9. The claimant's solicitor's letter dated 12th December 2007 to the second defendant, Exhibit 10.
What do you want the court to do for you in this? Mrs. Concession, what do you want the court to do for you in this matter?
This is with reference to the 10 documents submitted.
Yes, your documents have been admitted. What is your prayer before the court?
I would like it to be submitted into evidence and be
All right.
adopted in
The
this
documents
matter.
have been admitted in evidence. Do you have any other thing to say?
Not at this moment.
All right. My lord, that please. Yes. No. Sorry. It's already not. My lord, that will be all for this witness. I'll present her for first examination.
You need to prepare the witness that the counsel for the defendants will ask questions. So she should be willing to answer those questions as clearly, as slowly, and as possible.
Thank you, my lord. Mrs. Concessio, did you hear me, Lord?
Yes, I will answer the questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Answer as concisely, clearly, and cooperatively as possible. And be audible so that my Lord can take notice.
Please go on.
Sasha,
Yes.
please, can you tell the court if you have ever been to Nigeria before?
Sorry, I can't hear you very clearly.
Your audio.
Can you hear me now?
Little bit.
Registrar, tell them to move themselves. Should move themselves. Mr. Bassett, mute yourself, please.
Can you hear me better? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Please, can you tell this court if you have ever been in Nigeria before?
No, I have never been to Nigeria.
It is therefore correct that at the material time this employment a contract was entered, you were not a witness to it.
The contract was entered in India, so it was signed in India, as far as I know originally, but I was not present at that point.
Did the defendant come to India to sign the agreement?
You mean, sorry, are you talking about my father's employment contract, or you're talking about the witness statements?
I'm talking about your father's employment contract.
It was more than 20 years back, but as far as I know, there would have been an initial document signed in India, and then he would have signed a formal document probably in Nigeria, a following document.
So So your knowledge of these alleged facts of the agreement are things you were told.
Yes, because I was not present myself, so this is what my mother has told me.
Thank you. The legal heirship document you have presented before this court is a probate document from India. That's the letters of administration. Is it correct that the legal heirship document you have presented before this court is a document from Indian High Court?
Yes, that is correct.
Do you have any personal knowledge of the first defendant's corporate structure or any of the defendants at all? Do you have an idea of their corporate structure?
So I know that there are 3 defendants, and my father's contract was with 2 of the 3 defendants. Also, the condolence letters sent were from 2 of the 3 defendants. And the 3rd defendant, of course, is just a marketing company or providing support to the first and second company defendants.
Do you have any personal knowledge of the corporate structure of the first or second defendant?
I mean, I don't have detailed corporate knowledge, but I did look it up based on the documents provided, since the names are on my father's documents. And also, at the time of my father taking up employment, he did mention that these companies are based in Nigeria.
So, will you agree with me that the first defendant is a different corporate body from the second defendant?
There might be different corporate bodies, but eventually they have some of the same shareholders. And like I said, 2 documents that have been sent to my father, or my father has signed on, so his employment contract and the condolence letter also came from the first and second defendant.
Do you have any document signed by the second or third defendant appointing themselves as co-employers of the late Captain Patrick de Souza?
No, I don't have any document employing my father the late Captain Patrick D'Souza from the second or third defendant, but on his demise, the first and second defendant sent condolence letters saying that his service to the company was also very appreciated, and his work ethic as well was always at the topmost level.
You are very correct. That document is already before the court
Yes.
as one of your exhibits. That's exhibit C5 or 6, I think. Exhibit C3.
Mhm.
That's a letter of condolence from the second defendant. You are correct about that. Now, I believe you also have exhibit C1 with you there, the contract of employment of late Captain Patrick de Souza, dated the 8th day of May 2001, which is exhibit 1 before this court.
Yes.
Can you show us the name of the second or third defendant on that document?
No, I cannot show you the name of the second or third defendant, but it still goes to cause why would the second defendant be sending a condolence letter if they had no affiliation with the first defendant? And why would they know about my father's demise as well?
So can you tell us why they were sending the letter?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Can you then tell us why the second defendant sent the letter?
Because they do have an affiliation with the company. So part of the company is managed by first defendant, and the employment contract is with the first defendant, and the second defendant is managing part of the company.
Was it wrong for the second defendant to send you a condolence letter?
Not at all. It was appreciated. But at
Exactly.
the same time, those are the only two condolence letters we got, and they both seem to be part of the same company at the end of the day.
So it is correct to state that the reason why you think they are the same company is because the second defendant sent you a condolence message.
Yes, and it's also from the HR department of the second defendant. So internally, these are documents, again, we don't have access to, but internally there might be a secondment agreement, which we've never been given. Seeing that it's the HR department of the second defendant.
Of the second defendant
Mhm.
that sent you the condolence message, right?
Yes.
That is why you said they are a part of the first defendant.
Sorry?
It is because it's the HR of the second defendant that sent you the condolence message that you said they are part of the first defendant.
No, that's not the only reason. It's because they have the same shareholders and board of directors. So they have a lot of commonalities between all three defendants, in fact, not just only first and second.
So the third defendant has the same members of board as the first and second defendant.
There are some overlaps in all three companies. And of course, as you know for sure, they are, one is the mother company, and you have other companies that are part of that same company, which is standard corporate structure. But again, I have not personally gone deep into the company structures and checked every single person who's affiliated with those companies. So I cannot completely verify that.
Okay. The third defendant is an individual. It's not a company. Are you aware?
And that individual is part of the other two defendants?
Yes. Okay. Fine. So because he holds shares in the two defendants, that's why you made him a party to this suit.
Yes.
Okay. Have you met him personally before?
No.
Okay. Now, would you agree with me that your statement stating that the third defendant is the alter ego of the first and second defendant?
As you have just stated, that the third defendant is a shareholder in the first and second defendant companies. So if alter ego is one way of putting that, it's the same thing.
So in paragraph 7, that's paragraph 7 for the court record. So in this paragraph 7, you referred to the third defendant as the alter ego and promoter of the first and second defendant at all material times to the case. Is that the only reason why he's a party to this case? Or because he's personally liable?
As you have actually stated yourself, that the third defendant is a shareholder in the first and second defendant companies. So as a whole, this is the reason these are the three defendants that we are putting this case forward towards, because it's been more than 20 years now, and the previous cases were not addressed. So we're hoping that in this case, at least one of the three defendants, because technically they're all the same and interrelated, will help us get closure and help us, get the case through.
Okay, thank you. In paragraph 9 of your witness statement, you stated that that you know that clause 10 of the contract of the employment was conditional upon Captain Patrick de Souza providing a medical fitness certificate. That's what you stated.
Correct.
Okay. Please, are you a medical practitioner?
No, this is what the contract says. It says that his employment was conditional on providing a medical certificate. It's referencing his employment contract.
Yes, you're correct. Do you have a copy of that medical certificate you presented?
No, I do not. But the company surely will have it because that is conditional to his employment.
Yes, you don't have it. Did you present it to the court? It's not the company right now. It's you I'm asking. The company will answer when they come. Do you have it?
No, I do not.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Do you have any document that you have presented to this court to show that the salary of the late Captain Patrick de Souza for the month of January 2006 was not paid?
No, I do not have any document to confirm that.
Okay.
But his account would have been closed on his demise.
Hold on, the court is still writing the first answer.
Sorry.
So as an administrator of his estate, do you have access to his statement of account?
On his demise, his bank account was closed, so no transactions would have been allowed to come in. Should there have been any funds transferred or the company initiating to transfer any funds, they would have to have sent it directly to my mother. And as she was the heir, the direct heir at that point, but we did not receive anything.
Okay. Just to draw your attention to the fact that in Nigeria, our judges still write longhand. So there's no machine recording you. Okay, my lord. It's because
Sure.
she's fast, man.
Apologies, I will speak slower.
Thank you. So that account, was it closed as at 31st of January 2006, or when did it close down?
As soon as his death was confirmed, to facilitate paperwork of his body being brought from Nigeria to India, at that point, the Indian system to generate a death certificate also would mean that you have to notify all the relevant authorities, including banks and any other government documentation, really.
Okay. Require with precise answer to your own father. On what date was his own account closed? If you say that accounts are
I do
closed.
not have confirmation of the exact date.
All right, thank you. The account that belongs to your father that you found, were any funds found in that account that
Any,
belongs to your father? Any amount of money found in it?
I don't have the exact statement, but from my mother's, the information that my mother gave me, it was funds that were there from his previous salary, and nothing new, because otherwise she would have informed me.
In paragraph 11 of your witness statement, you stated that you know that the defendants had a statutory duty by reason of section 9 sub 3 of the Pension Reform Act 2004 to maintain. I'm reading the witness statement. As the court pleases. I know that the defendant had a statutory duty by reason of section 9 sub 3 of the Pension Reform Act 2004 to maintain in favor of the late Captain Patrick de Souza a life insurance policy of at least 3 times his total annual emolument.
Yes.
Thank you. Are you a lawyer?
No.
Okay. Now, can you tell this court the date in 2004 that this act you have mentioned came into existence?
Question is disallowed. That's not material.
My lord, it's material.
It is not. It's a question of facts, a question of law. I am to take judicial notice of when the law commenced.
As the court will. As the court will.
Section 122, subsection 1 and 2, A and B of the Evidence Act.
As the court will.
Yes.
As the court will. So, it is correct to state that this 2004 law came into existence far after 2001, when your dad entered a contract with the first defender.
Counsel. Witness, hold on. When did Captain D'Souza die?
2006, my lord. It
That
was
had been
employed in
operation.
2001.
When the law commences, everybody that it applies takes benefit from that date.
As the court pleases. No, my lord, because of the claims before the court. My lord, the claims before the court are
You
that
can be specific. You have to ask specific question, not as at when the law
No, my lord. My second question
Yes.
is
Ask
that
your question.
as the court please,
Yes.
as the court please, as at 2001, when your dad entered that contract, that is exhibit C1 before the court, it is correct that this law had not come into place. Is it correct?
Yes, based on what you have reconfirmed.
Okay. Now, let me just go to the next question. Thank you. Now, are you aware that this monthly contribution, that there ought to have been also a deduction of 7.5% from your dad's monthly payments? Are you aware?
No.
Okay. Now, just for mathematical purposes, your dad's monthly salary was $4,000.
Right.
Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Mathematically, applying 7.5% will mean 300 US dollars is the amount that comes to 7.5% of that 4,000. Is that correct?
I don't know exactly how the law applies there, but based on what the judge has said, I'm guessing that all companies would make amendments to contracts if needed. Since there was no amendment, I assume that the company was going to take the hit for the extra amount for the contribution towards the pension.
It's not based on what the court has said, and not based on your assumption. I'm asking you. You have a calculator there because you're in front of a computer.
I can't hear you very
What
well
is-
again.
What is 7.5% of $4,000?
I will leave it up to you to calculate.
Okay, so I've done my calculation and it comes to $300. So please tell the court if at any time before the death and until the death of your dad, $300 was ever
I'm sorry.
deducted from his
Sorry,
monthly salary.
I can't hear you very clearly. There's a big echo.
Yes, sorry. Reduce your speaker. Sorry. Can you hear me very well now?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Between his employment and the day he died, did the company ever deduct the sum of $300 from your father's monthly emolument?
I can't verify or deny that because it wouldn't be from 2001. It would be from 2004, if at all, because as you said.
Okay, fine. So if at all from 2004, did the company ever deduct $300 from your father's monthly allowances?
I cannot confirm or deny
Okay,
that.
thank you. Thank you. So please, can you tell this court the exact company that was paying your father's salary? Was it the first defendant or the second defendant? So from every month, payments were made into his account. Can you tell the court which of the companies was paying into his account monthly?
I believe it was the first defendant, but again, I would need to reconfirm.
No problem. We will take your belief. So do you have any form of audited statement of account or anything that shows that the first and second defendant operate as one company?
I personally do not have that, but I'm sure we can obtain this easily, as it should be record as per corporate law.
So as you speak right now, you are speculating. You don't have any evidence.
I don't have it, but we already confirmed that a lot of the shareholders and directors are similar for all three defendants. So we're back at the same question again.
So in paragraph 39 of your witness statement, you stated that you didn't know that your former counsel representing you was sick until his unfortunate demise. 39.
Yes.
Due to, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, my lord. My lord, with regards to the former counsel. In any case, you had stated that your former counsel died.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So at what point exactly did you get to know?
I do not remember the exact date.
Okay, thank you. It is also correct to state that your monetary claims before this court were based on your own calculations and not issued statements of the defendant.
Part of it is it's not issued statements by the defendant, but contractually, as per the employment contract, as per pension law, and life insurance. So it's not my own calculations based on feeling.
Okay, so yes, you are correct. It's your own calculation based on the contract, based on pension law, and based on insurance law. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
Yes. but not based on any issue statement of the employer.
No.
Thank you. During the lifetime of the late Captain Patrick de Souza, was he a regular drinker? Did he take alcohol regularly?
He was not a regular drinker because he could not drink when he was on duty at all. He would socially drink when he was on holiday because, as you know, as per his contract, he worked on rotation.
So are you aware that the cause of his death was liver cirrhosis?
That is what the death certificate says, but that has not been verified.
Okay. In paragraph 50 of your witness statement, you stated that the defendants knew and ought to reasonably have known that refusing to pay his life insurance and other terminal benefits will cause you financial damage, but that they recklessly refused to make such a payment. Please, do you have any evidence of the defendant's recklessness before this court?
I mean, they didn't pay what was rightfully due.
Okay, that is what made their actions reckless. Is that?
Yes, because there were repercussions. My sister was unable to study. My mother did not have enough of money to survive. I had to work to support her.
Okay. When the late Captain Patrick de Souza died, do you recall that he was airlifted from Nigeria to India?
Airlifted?
Yes, he was brought into India. Do you remember the form of transportation that was used to bring him back to India?
He was brought by air, but not airlifted. It was a flight, a normal flight.
Okay, sorry. You remember he was brought by air. Okay, sorry. Was brought by air.
Mhm.
From Nigeria, right, to India.
Yes.
Did your family pay for that transportation?
Um, I I really don't know because we
No,
were
you know
quite
now.
distressed at that point, and
Oh,
my uncle was managing it. It was not even my mother.
okay. Will it be strange to you if I told you that it was the defendants who paid for your father to be brought back to India from Nigeria?
It would not be strange. It is usually the employer's responsibility.
Okay.
I'm living in Dubai and I'm from India. So in the same way, if something happened to me, it would be my employer's responsibility.
Yes, my lord, I'm rounding up. My lord, I'm rounding up. Honestly, I'm just rounding up. Do you know how much was paid for this airlifting? Sorry, transportation by air.
No, I do not know.
Okay. Please, is there any part of C1, the contract, that you can show us where it is the responsibility of the company to transport their diseased staff back to India?
This is also part of life insurance usually. So since there was a life insurance policy, it should be included in that. And it is the responsibility if you are employed overseas. And my father did not go to Nigeria and get a job. He was recruited from India.
So we are not asking you what is supposed to be or what is not supposed to be. What we are asking you is that you have presented a document, which is the contract that binds your father and the first defendant. It has several articles and clauses, which you have also referred to in your witness statement. Can you show us any of these clauses here that shows it is their responsibility of the first defendant to take your father back to India? If there is a clause, you show us. If there is none, you tell us there is none.
I can surely review that if you give me a moment.
Okay, please, you have a moment. Please don't keep it. You have to let me- I know that's my opinion. Before the every before the court. My lord, this is before the court. Show me from the exhibit what I have.
As per the health and medical insurance, the medical insurance, this is Article 10.2. There is an air ambulance facility. This is only one point that is mentioned, but I'm sure if you look at the entire insurance policy, it will be mentioned there as well. So
Thank you.
to answer
Thank you.
your question, it's not
Thank
clearly
you.
stated here, but it's implied.
Thank you very much. Do you have a copy of this medical insurance document?
No, I do not.
Okay. And finally, do you recall that the defendant sent representative to attend the funeral of your dad?
No,
Do you recall that the defendants sent representatives to the funeral of your dad?
no, I do not recall this.
You do not recall. I am pleased to inform you that the defendant indeed sent representative to your father's funeral and also conveyed some sums of money to your mother at that burial.
Sorry, can you repeat that about conveying sums of money?
Yes, that they not only attended the burial, but also gave your mother some money from the company.
In what form was this?
In form of money,
In the form of cash?
either cash or otherwise.
That would be illegal. And as it is funds coming from outside, my mother could not accept that. So that doesn't sound right at all.
It's illegal. My Lord, that's all for the witness.
What happens to this witness? Witness, thank you. You are discharged.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are discharged, Melose.
Registrar,
So you can
Registrar, please. But be careful.
My Lord, before concluding an adjournment,
Yes,
the second witness is also supposed to be taken virtually.
that will be after this. I've sat here from 9 o'clock, 9:15 to now. I need to rest.
As God will. As God.
Is that convenient?
My Lord, I apologize. Just a moment.
My Lord is convenient. Even for counsel.
Yes, for the defendant counsel. Lord, I'm just trying to very sure.
Yes.
Yes, my Lord. It's convenient. Sorry.
This case is adjourned to 23rd June 2026 for continuation of trial.
How's it go?
We are done. Mrs. Concession, we are done, please, so you can log out.
Thank
The court
you.
proceedings are ended, so you can log out now.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
All right.
The race is on. You can see the race is on. If you watch it, destroy by the
Yes.
so. You know,